What's up, everyone? Y'all see the title, so that's what we're about to whip up real quick. So stay tuned for this really simple tutorial. So I'm starting off with my fresh kale and shredded carrots. These are usually pre-washed, but I bring them home and wash them again, and then I cut the kale down into thinner strips. Next, I'm gonna add in a vinaigrette. Use whatever one that you choose. I like to make my own just using the vinegar, the olive oil. I'll add a little bit more seasoning to it. But it does need to be light just because of all the bold flavors you'll get from the fish and the glaze later on. Afterwards, it can sit in the fridge for a few hours or even overnight. And as you see here, the kale has really wilted down from all of the vinaigrette that it's soaked in. At this point, I'll go ahead and add my quinoa and mix that in really well. The quinoa has obviously been pre-cooked according to the packet's instruction. And now, since the kale did wilt down pretty well, I just like to add in more fresh kale to kind of even it out so that you do have some marinated pieces, but then some crunchy pieces. That's just my taste. Another way around that is to mix in your vinaigrette right before serving, maybe an hour or so before. But again, if you don't chop down your kale or you leave some of the big pieces in there, it may be tough to chew. So just keep that in mind. Okay, next I'm gonna go ahead and add my sweet bell pepper. I have several colors there, just a little bit to give it a little bit of range of color, make the salad look nice and bright and beautiful. If you notice, I definitely kept the juices from being poured into the salad. I really don't need the salad to get any more liquid in it. Once it's nicely mixed, we can set it aside and start our preparation for the fish. So the salmon that I bought are just the skinless and deboned fillets that comes frozen. You can also use fresh salmon. I seasoned my fillets the night before, so now I'm just gonna cut them into thin strips so that I can pan fry them. And now we're ready to pan fry. So these are the ingredients that I'll be using to pan fry the salmon. Of course, you don't have to use everything that I have here, but I definitely like to use the butter and the olive oil to help give it that sear on both sides, similar to blackened fish. And because I'm going for a blackened type crust, I'm not keeping the fish on there for very long, and I have the heat turned up on high. So I'm literally just searing both sides. With it being frozen fillets, the fish is already pretty thin and it doesn't take long to cook. And I want to keep the middle tender and not dry the fish completely out. So I don't keep it on for long at all. As you can see, the fish is now done. I really like the way it turned out. That sear that I was able to get on the fish was exactly what I was looking for. And now I'm making the warm vinaigrette slash glaze for the fish. Just by keeping the pan hot, I'm adding in my garlic, a little bit of those bell peppers from earlier, my olive oil. I don't need to add any more butter. I let it simmer on low, and I'm adding in my seasonings now.
You can go ahead and turn the pan up to medium, and
I'm going to start to add in my liquids now, which is starting to create the sauce. And basically the reason why I call it a warm vinaigrette is because the ingredients that I'm using now is what I normally would use to create the salad dressing for the salad. It's just that I'm making it into a sauce. And you see me here even adding a little bit of ranch, which may seem kind of weird, but honestly it provides a certain depth to the glaze or sauce that I like. So the ranch ends up cooking down and incorporating well into the rest of the vinaigrette, and it doesn't even stay like the creamy color, which I like. It goes back to more of the brown sauce. So that's pretty much it. From here it'll thicken. You could add it at this point to your fish or keep it as a dipping sauce. It's really up to you. I'm gonna assemble the rest of the salad now and add the rest of the salad toppers along with the fish. And yeah, it's a done deal. Let me know what you think in the comments. Try the recipe out. And thanks for watching the video. Bye.